My name's Joseph Elder. I'm the coordinator of the Club Med program. We essentially implemented the curriculum. We did 10 weeks teaching the children about the lessons of the body and like how the anatomy works and the physiology of that. Essentially all the children get to practice what they've learned, so they get to become the nurse or the physician. And we get to come in and have illnesses or diseases that they get to diagnose and treat. The children really love it and they're very involved and they learn a lot. They get to see a little bit of what a doctor or a nurse might do in an everyday scenario.
It's an opportunity to apply what I learned in the classroom outside the academic world into the community and possible careers that I'm interested in.
It's a lot about taking what you learned in the classroom in theoretical and hypothetical terms and making that more concrete.
Service learning in general has helped me decide what I want to do after college.
And so it gives the students that open door for putting into practice things that they might not be able to do otherwise.
One of the service learning speakers came into class and said that there's an opportunity, service learning, and it's community engagement, you get service hours, and it looks good on the resume. And so I was like, oh, I got to jump on that.
They're not just doing an assignment, they're doing something that means something to someone and that's going to help someone and make a difference.
Service learning initially to me was an opportunity to make a greater impact on the community around me.
It's about taking time with individual clients to see what their needs are and understanding that they have the tools and the resources to use those. So service learning is providing them with many of those resources.
People that take the initiative and are motivated to create programs that are impactful in the community.
We've raised money for people with low vision, so I think that for me is just such an awesome thing.
I think service learning also creates better, more informed, more well-rounded students that they know what's going on in the community and they feel that responsibility to serve.
It definitely showed me whether I could handle it or couldn't handle it. That was the biggest thing. Why I wanted to have an internship like this is just to see if I could totally do it, and then definitely proved to me that I want to go further into this and keep going.
You learn so much. You learn more actually hands-on than you do in the classroom, I feel like, in a lot of ways. You get what you can't in the classroom outside of it.
They are doing real projects for real people, and even in some of the reflections that students did at the very end of the class, they said that it was a real client and they were doing real work rather than doing just an assignment only for the teacher.
It's teaching me, first off, what I want in a career. It's helping me explore if this is something that I want to do as a career. Even if it's not, I'll still leave with incredible experiences, marketable skills, and I'll know how to behave in a professional environment.
Service learning, it basically sees a need and it fills that need. And that's what I see a lot, especially here at Missouri State and our programs. We legitimately want to help out the community.
So it's a safe place for them to kind of get their feet wet, but it can also provide a bigger picture. Once I graduate, what can I do in the community? Because that's how we want students to start thinking. How can I give back eventually? And this is a safe place for them to start seeing what that might look like.
The main point being networking and opening doors, opportunities for career, and just learning about how your field operates outside of the classroom.
Our community engagement is one of our pillars, and so I think community engagement applies to every student at Missouri State.
And I'd say it's absolutely worthwhile. I'd recommend it to anybody. It's definitely been the most memorable, most worthwhile experience I've had since coming to college.